Here's why this fight should not happen. Okay, so Moses Itauma has, well, been favoured by Turkey Al Sheikh to fight Alexander Usyk next, and I think this is the wrong move. Why? Well, simply because, number one, despite being on an impressive run, he's had no losses so far. Most of his fights have ended in him absolutely knocking his opponent out cold. He's not been battle tested yet. He's at a stage in his career where he's not had the experience that would allow him, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, that would allow him to actually stand and have a competitive fight with Usyk. I don't think this is a way to go. And boxing is very, very, especially now, unforgiving in the sense that when a fighter loses, it's like, oh, can they rebuild? Can they go over? Like, take Daniel Dubois, for instance. Yes, he lost in a very bad fashion, and yes, the spillover and the fallout of his pre-fight preparation has been horrible. But one of the biggest questions was, can he come back? Now, Dubois is only 27 years old, and he's got potentially another 10 years of his of being physically in his prime in this sport, and the fact that that's being asked of someone in their prime, the same questions will be asked for someone who's 20 as well, and it's a bit ridiculous. That's sadly one of the biggest issues for me in boxing right now, that losing just seems to be such a oh my god, when in actual fact losing is part of it. But yeah, I think this fight is the wrong move. Now, in a couple of weeks' time, Itauma will fight Dillian Whyte, and I think this will be a good test. Oh well, it could prove me wrong and just blow him away, but looking at it from who his opponent is, Dillian Whyte obviously been in there with some of the best in this era. Anthony Joshua, obviously yes, at a different time. Tyson Fury, so he's well battle tested, and he's got that experience and could potentially pose Itauma some problems. And it may not be a complete blowout win. Now, I think Itauma will probably be the favourite, but I think this is a fight like this is a good point for him because it might push him further than where his previous opponents have pushed him. And I think they should steer well away from Usyk because I just don't think it's a competitive fight. I think I've already said this actually. But Usyk is too savvy, too crafty, too intelligent. The mileage on his legs and the experience he's accumulated in the IQ, it's at a level where there's no other fighter in the division. Maybe Joseph Parker, we'll see. Hopefully that happens. There's no other fighter that can compete with him, and to put someone who who's had 12 fights and has had a fair amount of experience, but he's not been on a level where he would be able to handle that pressure, and it's just unnecessary. He's someone who's still growing into his own. He's yet to even touch anywhere near his prime. So I think they should keep him on a pace of just building, building, building. And this right now is a fantastic step. And if he beats Dillian Whyte and if he does it in such convincing fashion, then look at, okay, how do we push this to the next level and then the next level? Because at the moment it's Usyk, then it's everyone else, more or less, in the heavyweight division. There's such a huge disparity and gap right now because of the way Usyk is still performing, and he's showing that 38 is indeed young.